my flair of funny. And it all goes down right here on BigExposedRadio.com. And we on YouTube. So get ready. You should already be ready.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back to the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
This is the mother of truth, Baltimore's own magical Negro, your thug unicorn, your gangsta goddess, here on Gangsta Goddess Radio on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty.
Hello, world. Hello, hello, hello. You are live and in full effect with your gangster goddess. This is Tracy Jiggets, and I'm here to bring you all things magical, all things good. I am your magical Negro, your thug unicorn, the mother of truth, and you are tuned in to Gangsta Goddess Radio. Look, I'm going to start right now. Give me a call. 410-702-5657. If you don't want to talk to me, you don't want me to hear your voice, you on the run or something, you can feel free to text me at 443-642-9403. We are going to have an awesome show today. Let me tell y'all what's going on. I have someone in the studio with me. And I kind of feel like we grew up together. Like in real life, we didn't grow up together, but we grew up together. And it has been an amazing experience. So I'm going to introduce him first, and then I'm going to let you know why you should know him. And if you don't know him, why you should feel really bad about yourself, because apparently you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I am in the studio with my special co-host, Mr. Joey Odoms.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Yeah, see, now that was the deep voice. I wasn't even ready for it. Yeah. Wait, that was...
I got to help my breath and everything.
He held his breath. He was ready. So as you see, we about to be tripping up in here. When I say that we, it feels like we grew up together. We are part of the Arena Players Elite. Yeah, shout out to Arena Players. We love you all. And we have... Oh my goodness, we have done shows and seen shows and been a part of shows. And I have been a witness to his journey. And he has been a witness to my journey. And we are going to share a little bit about the artist in Baltimore, the artist that leaves Baltimore, and the artist that does all these amazing things. So if you are someone who loves art, who loves music, I need you to listen in. I need you to call somebody that knows somebody else, because that's what we're going to get into. So I'm going to start off. Let me let y'all know about what was going on this week. You know, I like to give y'all my updates because y'all are my therapy. Yes. Like y'all are really cheaper than therapy. So I get to share it all with you. It has been an awesome week. And I want to start, like I had the pleasure of going to the wedding of Miss Rakaya Orange and Mr. Omar Brown. Yes, yep. Orange is the new Brown. Shout out to them. And this wedding was the most amazing nuptial gathering that I've ever seen. So if y'all want to know more, I need y'all to call me because we party. Joey, what you feel about the wedding? What was happening?
It was great. I've not been to a wedding in a while. And I walked through the door, I started working.
Okay, yes. Because we are family. Yes.
And it was that fun. I became a bartender. Jigging behind the bar.
You was a bartender. I became security. Yes, I was blocking people like, no, you can't use this entrance. I was getting real. But the food was lovely. The atmosphere was lovely. Shout out to Robert Lee Hardy and Joshua Dixon, who were the officiants of the ceremony. I've never seen anything like this. Rakaya Orange is an exceptional young lady, and she did it her way. So I am saying shout out to love. Shout out to Black Love. Yes. Now, y'all know the Gangsta Goddess is not married. But when I do, if the
you just said, I could only think of my mom. Like,
Okay.
yeah, she is the gangster goddess.
Okay.
To me.
Yes, Mom.
Gangster goddess. I remember because I grew up in White Lock.
Shout out to White Lock, West Baltimore.
WLC. But yeah, like I just remember my mother being mom, of course, and then when she had to make ends meet, we used to go to the basketball court, and she would play OUT or horse. She'd challenge anybody on the court, and that's how she made her money.
Are you serious?
I am so serious. That's how my mother made money to feed us.
That is gangsta.
Gangsta goddess. She would say, "Come on, little young man, let's play," and they'd be like, "Come on,"
because they thought they could beat her.
I'm about to take your money.
Oh.
And we walk away. Go
Dinner. Oh my God, that is amazing story. That's like, Mama was on the basketball court hustling. That's amazing. That is a gangster goddess. So I can see where in your mind you already know where we are. Shout out to the mothers out there on the court. What? Getting them ends. I love it. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna get more into your story. Give us a call at 410-702-5657 if you have a gangster mom story to share, because I wasn't even expecting that. So that just touched my spirit. Now she's on White Lock taking the coins from the young people, the old people too, because everybody thought, because she was a woman.
And she like 4 too.
Oh my, shout out to Mom. So if you have a story about your gangster goddess mother, give us a call, 410-702-55. Oh, did y'all feel that? I was taken aback. Yes, hallelujah. Okay, 410-702-5657. This is Gangsta Goddess Radio on BeExposedRadio.com. We'll be right back.
You are listening to the Gangsta Goddess Radio Show right here on BeExposedRadio.com. She'll be right back after these messages, but you can text us in the meantime at 443-642-9403.
Hey, there's my son. You've been in your room all morning.
Hey, Dad.
Matt, what's wrong with your voice?
There is nothing wrong with my voice.
Oh, well, it's just sort of.
I have been playing my video games and electronic games for so many hours.
Well, it sounds like it might be time for you to take a break, or...
Hello, Dad.
Susan?
I have been watching TV and text messaging all morning. Yay, electronics. Yay, yay, yay.
Guys, I think it's about time to get in the car and take a little trip. Maybe see some trees, some green things.
What are these green things you speak of?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Get out to the forest and discover the wonders of nature with your family, just like Blue, Jewel, and the whole Rio flock.
Let the kids connect to their roots. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah! Woo-hoo!
Let's rock this jungle.
Yeah!
Fresh air.
What a glorious morning.
Clean water.
Woohoo! This is great.
And endless surprises.
Yo, this is untapped territory.
How amazing.
Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
So when you get to the corner of Smith and Orchard, you're going to want to take a left.
You are not going to.
Then what you're going to do is turn onto Marcy Avenue.
Just broke up
and go past the first 3 lights and then take the next left.
I don't really
then
think
drive 5 more blocks
but
and you should be there.
Who am I to judge, right?
Park
anyway,
on the right.
That's
I'll
what
see
I
you
heard
later
last
tonight.
night.
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
What's going on, world? You are back with Gangsta Goddess Radio. This is Tracy Jiggets. We are live and in full effect. I'm looking into the eyes of Joey Odoms. Let me tell y'all something about Joseph. We're going to get into Joseph during this minute, and then I'm going to give you a little more in the next segment. I didn't even get into the hot topics, but we're going to do those at the end because there's a lot going on in this world. But art heals, art soothes, art brings in the love. So, Joey,
yes.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I am happy to be here. We are going to talk a little bit about your journey as an artist. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. And my first question for you is, when did you know that you wanted to be an artist?
I guess when I got to the Playhouse.
Arena Players?
Yeah, I got to the Arena Players. So it's a funny story.
Tell it.
Yeah. So I was walking by the Hippodrome Theater and I saw a class of students walking in, and I was homeless at the time, actually.
Wow.
So I was just roaming the streets, but I recognized Troy Burton.
Shout out Troy Burton.
Troy Burton.
Yes, we love Troy.
I recognized Troy Burton and I just followed the class in the theater.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I followed him in there and I sat down like I was with everybody. And then eventually I worked my way over to Mr. Burton and I told him what was going on and that I'd always wanted to go to the Playhouse. And he was just like, yeah, come by. So I came by the next day and he sat me in front of Miss Orange and she said, you are home.
Oh, won't they do it? Shout out to Miss Catherine Orange, Arena Players Youth Theater. She said you are home. And how did that make you feel?
It was great because I was alone, ripping and running the streets. So it just felt real cool to be around other kids who thought like me. You know what I mean? And the artists.
And can I say that Miss Catherine Orange is the ultimate gangster goddess?
Ultimate.
When you talk about that gangster side and that goddess side coming together, yeah, shout out. That is, you are home. Just to hear those words that had to ease some of what you were going through.
Definitely.
And how old were you at this time?
At that time, 16, I think, 15, 16.
You remember your first show?
I do. It was a show called All the Shows We Want to Do.
But couldn't afford the rights. Yes. Yes, Troy Burton. All the shows. Because let me tell you, you can't outdo Black people. And Black people will find a way. So anytime you name the show, all the shows we wanted to do, but couldn't afford the rights. If y'all know nothing about purchasing them rights. Yeah. So that was the first show you did. And what did you do in that show?
From the jump, like I came into the program kind of late, so everybody was rehearsed and they were still putting it together. They had me kind of audition, first read some lines, then they asked me to sing something. And for me, singing, I never took seriously because I was never around singers.
Okay.
So I thought I was just mimicking other people trying to be funny. But I sang in Robert Chu.
Oh.
Robert Chu.
Yes.
He looked at me and he said, we gotta do something with him. We gotta do something. So they gave me a couple of lead roles throughout the show because it was more like a variety show. And by the time I started getting close to everybody, I had 3 roles. I was juggling. I was
go ahead.
all types of stuff.
So, and you said something that was very important, and my goal is to celebrate, but also to inspire. And I am here specifically for Black people. And you said something that was, you didn't take it seriously because you weren't around singers. But when you got around people who were doing this, you realized that you could be serious about it, which is a testament to surrounding yourself around people who are doing what you want to do.
Definitely.
Because if you you may have a dream or a goal, but you are around people who have no idea what that feels like and have no idea what to do with that, and you will feel stuck.
Yeah.
You will be lost. So shout out to everybody just stepping out there on faith and surrounding yourself. Go out and meet somebody that's doing what you want to do, because it is so important. And Joey is here right now with the testimony. So you did that show, and that led to other shows, of course.
Yes, of course.
So I need you all to know, we're going to try to convince him to sing something for us today, because you all have to hear this voice in order to be, it's going to take your breath away. We love Joey. So you did the show, you moved on, you decided to get serious about singing.
Yeah.
And how did that look for you?
It looked pretty cool. Actually, I tried to go to college. I went to Coppin State.
Yes, yes.
Coppin State University.
Yeah.
What?
You know, after being a homeless teen, I wasn't really into the whole school life.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. So I ended up going to the military after a semester.
You did one semester?
I did one semester.
And you said, the hell with this.
I said, look, y'all kids is crazy. I'm dealing with real life. I know everybody dealing with something.
But no, your story was different.
Yeah.
And you were surrounded by people who were, dare I say, funning. Yes, those college days, everybody's cutting a fool, but you was like, no, it's serious.
Yeah, so, and then I wasn't in the motion of actually doing schoolwork.
Okay.
So yeah, I knew when to bow out. So I went to the military, became a chemical operations specialist.
What? Say that again. What you do?
I was a chemical operations specialist.
That sounds special.
I know, don't it? They got me.
All the chemical operations specialists. Call in 410-702-5657. Yeah, so you became the specialist.
Yeah.
And how was that experience as an artist in the military?
I think I definitely needed it. I needed it.
Wow.
Being in the military and being kind of like stripped from my sense of normalcy.
Mm-hmm.
It gave me a little, I mean, everybody says you get structure in the military, but I definitely needed some sort of time to kind of rediscover myself and redirect myself.
Now that's different, because I definitely heard that the military gives you the structure, but I've never heard anybody say it gave them time to find themselves.
Well, yeah, because if you don't already have a sense of self in the military, this is my opinion, it's easy to get lost because you're constantly just being told what to do. But I already kind of had a foundation through the Playhouse. I knew I was going to be an artist of some sort or performer. Thank you. But yeah, I was just, with all the things happening, there's still a sense of solace. You're still kind of alone to your thoughts. You can't really, they tell you don't be an individual. So you can't really express yourself the way you want to.
They tell you don't be an individual.
Yeah, because, you know, you're part of one army. Everybody's one fabric, and you act
like everybody else.
Everybody act the same way. So.
But there was also something inside.
Yeah, I just used it as an opportunity, you know, to get myself together and work on myself. I started writing. That's when I really started writing music too. So.
Shout out to the military. Like I always said, you know, I can't do that. I'm not about that life. I really know that I am where I crave structure. I always felt like that would be a little bit too much. And I would be the one that would break, that you was hear about. Like, yes, she been AWOL for 20 years. We just looking for, ain't that what they say, AWOL? Yeah, I'll be AWOL. Sorry, guys. I want to do this. But you used it as a time to grow, which is really awesome. And some people, college does that for them.
Yeah.
And we live in a world where people feel like is one way or the other, but you were able to find that structure in the military. So just shout out to you for realizing that I can use this opportunity and it doesn't have to be terrible. So what comes after that? So we do the military. What's next?
Yeah, we're in the military. I get deployed. And I guess that kind of leads into my current profession. But I get deployed. And while I'm in Afghanistan, Ravens head coach, John Harbaugh, was actually over there visiting the troops. So, of course, you know, we're a Baltimore unit. I'm like, I'm going to go see John Harbaugh.
See John, yes.
So, yeah, we go down there. I remember it was a rainy day, and he just talked about football, and he was real cool. And then we got dismissed, told to go back to work. But just before leaving out the door, something just told me, like, I'm never going to be this close to this man again. So I was like, is there anyone you could send me to about singing for one game when I get home? Singing the national anthem, that is.
Yes.
And he was like, I can't make any promises, but you should contact this gentleman, and he would be the person to, handle that type of stuff. So he said, I've never heard you sing, but you could drop my name. So,
wow.
Yeah, so I sent an email that night, and they told me.
Keep going. I can tell you.
They
That's just our musical interlude.
Oh, I was about to say, okay. But yeah, they told me that I lost my train of thought. It's a beep beep.
Yes, John came in and he told you drop his name. You sent the email.
Yeah.
Because this is real life, people.
No,
this is live.
like,
Look, all right.
Crazy. So yeah, sent the email, and they told me that they were looking for a new permanent singer. And that the old singer was actually on his way out. He was retiring after, I think, almost 20 years. So I auditioned in the desert on an iPhone and sent my video audition in. And they said they'd get back to me and asked me when I'd be returning home.
Mm-hmm.
And the week that I returned home, they told me that I was in the top 10. And then if I could make it, come down and audition in the stadium in front of a panel of, executives.
Others, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
The Ravens execs and stuff. So I just got home, of course. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to walk out on this field. I'm happy. I'm going to Disneyland, all that stuff. I just got back from
Not
war.
Disneyland,
Yeah, I'm
yes.
doing everything. Got back from war. I'm doing anything and everything. I cheated death. So that's how I was feeling. And I went out there and I was just having fun. And then they called me. The audition was on a Friday, and they called me on Monday saying that I was the new singer.
That is an amazing freaking story. Like, I need y'all to understand that this man said he went from being homeless to walking into a theater and being put on stage and understanding that he had a gift, and he had people like Troy Burton and Robert Chew to nurture that gift. And that led to him going into the military, where he found his structure, and he ends up meeting, what's his name? John
Harbaugh.
Shout out. Y'all know I don't know nothing about the sports, okay? He ends up meeting John, and he is the official anthem singer for the Baltimore Ravens. I need y'all to make some noise wherever y'all are. Take a minute. Can we have a shout? Can we shout it out? That is just a testimony of overcoming. And we here at Gangsta Goddess Radio are so proud of you. Look here. Call Joey. Talk to us. 410-702-5657. This is Gangsta Goddess Radio. We'll be right back.
You are listening to the Gangsta Goddess Radio Show right here on BeExposedRadio.com. She'll be right back after these messages, but you can text us in the meantime at 443-642-9403.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ball in street? Girl in street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. Students, when you hear the reason or reasons for your absences throughout the years, please exit the auditorium without your high school diploma. Once you've exited, remove your cap and gown and proceed into the unknown. Too tired. Family trip. Part-time job. Helping around the house. Sick day. Starting the holidays early. Just because.
Starting in the 6th grade, students who miss 18 days or more of school in a year for any reason will fall behind and risk not graduating high school. How many days of school has your child missed this year? Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
Check out this flashback on Gangsta Goddess radio show.
We know how you came about. We have write-ups and so forth. And the people that come after that, okay, yes, I inspired you, so acknowledge it.
Right.
When
And
you do a, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say, it's a little more difficult for the natural born raw artist. Okay. And the academic artists, they know a lot more than us natural born raw artists, so they could easily get in spots and galleries and newspapers and magazines and everything, where I'm not in the academic part of the artist scene. I'm just a natural born chick doing my thing. And when the academic ones are able to form groups to identical to the group that I have, and I see them getting all these opportunities, I'm bothered. I'm really bothered. So we are not the Balti girls. BALTIGURLS. That's not me. Look for Baltimore Girls by Safiatu. That's what you want to look for, blazing through the city in these next spring and summer 2016. The Baltimore Girls. Straight like that.
For this and more, be sure to tune in to Gangsta Goddess radio show every Tuesday from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
I got drunk one night. This is the night that I put my head through the window and everything. So.
Why would you do that?
Now, I was sitting on the floor.
All these stories always involve alcohol.
They do. I was sitting on the floor, and my drink of choice back then was vodka and orange juice.
Ooh,
it's still my drink of choice, but I don't drink it as much.
I was a 151 kid, straight up.
I love vodka, especially when it was
that rubbing alcohol.
The hot,
What brand?
I love it. Back then I was hooked on Absolute.
That was the best at the time.
And Pinnacle was like number 2 and stuff like that.
Because they didn't have what's the new one that came out? Yeah, what was the new one?
Ciroc vodka and
no, the other one. Who is real smooth? New Amsterdam.
Grey and
New Amsterdam came out, and it was so.
And Grey Goose. Grey Goose was out at that time too.
See, I didn't drink. I told you 151. That was my.
Yeah, Grey Goose vodka was one of the ones because I loved the bottle.
You can light it on fire.
The bottle was hot. It was that shaded, that shaved glass.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I was sitting on the floor and we was talking about something. I don't even remember what we were talking about. All I know is I was bust out laughing. I got ching, ling, 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 glass everywhere. I wouldn't cut it all though. I had to
because you had your bun.
Actually, I didn't. I ain't have any hair back then.
Oh,
I don't remember. I don't think I did.
And you ain't cut your hair?
Nope. I was just fine. I was like, oh, your glass broke, and it was winter, dead of winter.
Check more of these funny moments out when you tune into BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
What's going on, world? You are back with Gangsta Goddess Radio. I am Tracy Jiggets, your resident magical Negro, your thug unicorn, the mother of truth, your Gangsta Goddess, and we are in the studio live with the official anthem singer of the Baltimore Ravens, Mr. Joey Odoms, and he has just shared his story, his testimony with us. If you are just tuning in, I'm going to give you a short recap, and I'm going to let him go in a little bit more. But we are sitting in here with the gentleman, and y'all know he has to be special if I've let the male energy into the room, okay? Because you know this show is all things Black womanist, but everybody has a story, and we can all learn from that. Joey just told us his experience from being basically homeless, walking into the Arena Players, where he found a home, where he found a place where he could grow as an artist. That led him to going to the military. And who thinks that you're going to go to the military and be blessed with the opportunity to not only meet the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens, but to talk to him and to allow him to say, you need to reach out to this person so that you can sing. And then he goes to send in a iPhone audition tape. And then that leads him into the stadium where he's in the top 10 singing for a panel of judges. And then that leads him to him knocking every damn body out the box. Okay, everybody is out the box and Joey gets the place. So I'm just excited to know you. But to hear your story again, it just lets me know why your energy is in my life. And we have to appreciate the stories. Because somebody can hear this story and be inspired to do something that they never thought they would do. And the one word that I want to leave to people with is you said that you didn't take singing seriously until you were surrounded by people who took it seriously. So if you were in a place where you are feeling stuck because nobody understands your damn dream and they think you are crazy, get the hell out. Run. Go find you some people who are doing what you want to do because life is too short. You better act on it. And that's why I'm here. I'm in a radio studio. I always was so scared. Joseph, I was scared.
This is awesome.
And people don't realize, because I tend to have a personality that is very out there. And people don't think that people who are so open have that fear, but I'm scared to death right now. I tell people every week, it is a moment of truth when I sit here and I'm able to live this dream out. So shout out to Be Exposed Radio, where dreams are made. I'm just going to go ahead and make that the hashtag. So Joey, you sing the national anthem. Can you tell us what that's like being in the stadium and surrounded by, because people show up, don't they? Yeah. I hear these football games are pretty popular.
It's like 74,000 people up in there.
74,000?
Yeah, they be in there.
Damn, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people, but you know it's crazy. I'm so far on the field.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm by myself.
So where are you? Are you like center field, left stage left? What are the field positions?
I'm pretty much centered at about the 30.
Okay.
Zone, so.
Anybody knows about that? The 30? Okay.
30-yard line.
Yeah.
So I'm 20 yards from the halfway point.
Okay.
I guess they just don't want me to have to run out there.
Okay, so you walk out there, or do you drive in a little go-kart? How you get to your spot? You walk?
Yeah, I ain't that special.
You use the tunnels?
Yeah, I use the tunnel.
Okay.
I get off the light rail. I catch the light rail.
He catch the light rail. Do y'all hear this? He catch the light rail to the stadium, walk through the tunnel, and you stand on a podium, I'm assuming,
Yeah,
sort of.
They built me a podium last year.
They built you a damn podium.
They built me a podium.
Ain't
You
that
see it in
some?
the picture?
Oh my God! Look, people, look at the picture. The man is on the podium. Wait a minute, let me look. So you're on the podium and you sing your song. And how is the reaction of the crowd?
It's beautiful. I mean, because me personally, I look at it like I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a diehard Ravens fan, so I'm just pretty much one of the luckiest fans, in my opinion, because I get to kick off the festivities and set the tone for the game.
Very
the
good.
anthem on point, then the people on point, then the players on point.
It's like a magical. It all comes together. Like, what? Y'all gonna get this black magic today. So your version of the anthem, do you feel like you because you won, you actually, I say you knocked the other people out the damn box. Do you feel like your version or the way that you bring it forth had something to do with that? You add that Joey flair?
It's possible because I went into it again as a fan.
Mhm.
So I'm used to being on the other side, hearing like the
Okay, yes, they do that. I've seen that.
Yeah, so a lot of people, they're not prepared for the O. So I look at it like the audience is singing with me. It's not like I'm singing. So it's your turn.
Okay, they did. Yay!
And then I come back in. So maybe that had something to do with it.
Excellent. So we have this under our belt, and what is next in your journey? Like you are a singer, a vocalist. This is what you do. You use your voice. So where do you want to take this? What's your next move?
I mean, well, I have a catalog of songs, originals, because I do write and I play guitar. I taught myself to play guitar and everything. So
wait, rewind. Who taught you?
I taught myself.
You taught your damn self how to play the guitar.
Well, yeah. I found the guitar in the alley. When I was homeless, I found this. It had 2 nylon strings.
Oh,
and that's how I learned the mechanics of the fretboard and everything. But of course, I had to be around guitar players who showed me after that point.
But you taught your damn. Do you? I don't think y'all understand the magic that is in this young man and the things that he's saying. He's dropping jewels because we all think we have to wait for this special moment. And I'm gonna go get. He picked up a damn guitar in the alley. And said, I am going to play this. That is like amazing. Like, I don't even know if anybody else can understand what I just think that is amazing. So you have a catalog of songs. So you want to do
So pretty much I want to put together an album. Like,
okay.
As a thank you to everybody who supported me up until now. I mean, I know people are waiting. Because anytime I play something friends are friends, but still the reaction is always genuine, and I want to put together a gift.
Yes. So what is how long, when you going to give us this gift? Because we're waiting patiently.
I'm just waiting on money.
Okay, the coins. So send the coins to Joey. Yes. Coins for Joey. All right.
Get up in these studios and start promoting the songs because I want to make money.
Yes. Shout out to coins. We all need some coins.
So that's just all I'm waiting on.
Okay. So, and you are still in the military?
For the next 2 months.
2 more months.
2 more months, I'm gone.
Okay. Well, I am excited about where you will be. And I want you all to understand that you are getting a taste of Joey Odoms now, but soon I may not even be able to get through to him because he's going to be a starer and he's going to be like, oh, Tracy who? And then we might have to fight because I'm going to feel some kind of way. But the inspiration that is coming through you, and I want all our listeners to know that what it is that you want to do is out there. It really is. It's out there for you. And you are a testament to that. So we have the journey to be an artist. I actually met you because I think you're a dope ass photographer.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So yes, but that's true. So not so many talents. Like we don't have to be in this box and say I do this one thing, but your photography. Tell me a little bit about how that started.
Actually after my house burned down.
Jesus, wait a minute.
No, but this is how I became homeless. That's how it happened. It was a house fire.
Okay.
And I went in the damn house trying to get stuff, to hold on to.
Yes.
And I had a little camera with me, so I was just taking pictures. So that's how it started. I took pictures of what all the firefighters had thrown out the back and I just didn't never want to forget it. So, and ever since then, I've been taking pictures because people like the pictures.
People like the pictures. So I have had the pleasure of being a subject of photography, but also seeing your work. I remember you did your was that your first exhibit at the UB Blake Center?
It was.
Wow. So this man is just, listen to me, y'all. He ran in the damn burning house.
It was
got the
burning.
camera.
It was boarded up.
Okay, he ran in a boarded up house, grabbed the camera, and instead of running from that hurt or from that pain or from that situation, you decided to document it. And you said you never wanted to forget.
Mm-hmm.
So that led to you continuing as this photographer. So we have now, what is that? We have this singer, this guitar player, this photographer, all of these wonderful things. And the list is just going to keep going on as we continue to talk to you.
And I like to cook.
And now, ladies, as the Gangsta Goddess, I have to admit that that's not really my ministry. You know, we all have our things that come to us. Like, I'm a fan of the crock pot. I will put it in the crock pot, and 8 hours later, voila, dinner. But you cook for reals.
I'll be trying.
Oh my goodness! So name something. Name your favorite dish. What you like to put on the stove?
Simple stuff. Pan roasted rosemary chicken, stuff like that.
Now, see, once you add the rosemary and stuff, I am floored. Like, I think that is awesome. So, using all of these talents, and we are going to give you a chance to hear Joey's voice before we close out today's show. Please, you can call us if you have any questions. If you just want to drop a word of encouragement to this young man, 410-702-5657, or you can shoot us a text at 443-642-9403. That's me, because I'm trying to talk. I'm fast. I'm all excited and stuff. So that leads us to now you are a family man.
I am.
Talk to us about that journey. Like, how does that fit in with being an artist? Because I know many artists who are out here trying to balance that family art thing, and you add the military to that. That has to be quite an exciting feat. Talk to us.
It's crazy because it all just worked out. That one semester that I spent at Coppin is actually when I met my wife. She was a student.
One damn semester, and you met a lady.
And I talked to her one time. Like, we had one conversation. It was like a 4-hour conversation, but she's the only other person on campus at the time that played guitar.
Oh my goodness. That is one conversation, one semester, one conversation is all it took, people.
Mm-hmm. So I guess we just both weren't, ready for that, because I went off, did my thing. But some years later, she reached out, and we've been inseparable ever since. So.
That is awesome. And now what? Family man, because that means you are a father.
I am a new daddy.
How old is the baby?
He just turned 10 months old.
10 months.
So much energy. I'm so tired.
Energy at 10 months. And y'all know about my journey with Truth. He has not seen anything yet. Because when you talk about a baby who has no chill, you said your baby has no chill.
You're going to see.
Wakes up and ready to go.
Wake up, the biggest smile on his face, slapping the bed, put me down on the floor and chase me.
Not and chase me. Yeah. So you, are you very... Is it important to you to keep music, to keep your art in his life?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Like, he wants to go, because we have like 4 guitars like on display in the house. He just, if he sees me playing or if he sees her playing, he's like mesmerized by it. So he just sit there. That's the only thing that will calm him down. If I play the guitar, he'll just like pull up on my lap and just look.
Chill and take it all in.
But as soon as I put it down, he's
go. That's it. Well, that is, you know what? That is so awesome. And as a artist and a parent, wanting to expose your young people to the arts, because I believe, and I know your whole testimony today, the arts is a life-changing event. Definitely. And there are many things in this world that you could be into that will bring change, but that art thing is real and it's serious. And right now we're in a place where don't even want to put forth the funds to bring it to the kids, to do the things that needs to be done, because artists are your world changers. That's it. We change the vibe. We change the atmosphere. So knowing that, and I believe that we are raising a generation that will appreciate the arts even more. And it is because of people like us. So I'm sitting here as a fan, like I said, as a friend, just excited about what the next leg of your journey is going to be. Because I'm waiting like, go Joey.
I'm in transition. But
yes.
As soon as I know, you know.
Thank you. But transition is good.
Yes,
and we talked about that moment of you being in the military and finding yourself. And people know that right now I'm very open about I am so in transition and just realizing, and you said something before we even went on the air, that time is not on my side.
Yeah.
And we honestly have to live like that. Like I have to push the envelope because I don't know when I will have another chance to go to be in this moment and to do what I love to do. So we out here, man, we singing, we some old dancing, old theatrical Negroes, just happy to be alive. And yes, we are getting it. So look, if you feel the love, we are on BeExposedRadio.com, 410-702-5657. When we come back from the break, we're going to have Joey bless us with a song. So please call all your friends. Tune in. The time is now. We are live on Gangsta Goddess Radio on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to the Gangsta Goddess Radio Show right here on BeExposedRadio.com. She'll be right back after these messages, but you can text us in the meantime at 443-642-9403.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
Are you getting your kids this hoverboard thing that's taking over the country? They range from $300 to $600. They're blowing up. And then I mean literally blowing up. That one video, I thought that was going to be the one and only video that I saw in reference to it. And it wasn't. Now I could probably tell you about 10 to 15 videos of this happening where this battery gets super, super hot and burns like holes into your tennis shoes.
Oh my.
And I know you would be pissed if you was wearing Jordans and you just paid all that money, you know, your lights are off. And
especially if they're from China.
Your lights off.
Check out the Talk Lately show every Tuesday nights from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the radio loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the radio loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio loyalty. Click the banner to join now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hello, world. We are back on Gangsta Goddess Radio on BeExposedRadio.com. Now, Joey is about to bless us, so I need you to just have a seat, get you a tea, get you a drink. You know, if you just relax for a moment because you're about to be taken away into another world. Before we get into that, Joey, can you let the people know where to find you? Because I know that, like, I need to know more about this young man. Tell him.
Well, yeah, if you want to follow my career and help support and everything, you can find me on IG at Joey Odoms. And the same thing for my Twitter. So come support me, y'all.
At Joey Odoms on IG. Is that Instagram?
That is Instagram.
Okay, I'm so slow. Okay, so at Joey Odoms on Instagram, at Joey Odoms on Twitter. You can talk to him. You can hear his music. You can share in this journey, and you will not be sorry. So tell somebody, go there now at Joey Odoms on IG, which is Instagram, and Twitter, which is the little bird on your phone. You can
see me at a game. Don't be afraid to walk up.
And if you go to the games, because I have yet to go to a game, but if you go to a game, you can run on the field. No, don't run on the field, but you can feel free to talk to him. So can you just tell us a little bit about what you're going to do for us? And then I'm going to give you your proper introduction.
Okay, well, this song I actually wrote on deployment. It's kind of new, but I get a lot of positive reactions from it, so I'm going to perform it for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself. Tell your wife, your kids, your grandparents to all sit around the radio or the internet, and you are about to be pleased. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey Odoms.
One day you won't be able to disable me the way you do. The sun rising upon your face. Your energy blows me away. I still love you. Nothing else matters. I'm your slave. I still love you. Nothing else matters. I'm your slave. Visions of your love in my space. Surround me in a special way. Although I'm sure that you will stray. Your energy blows me away. I still love you. Nothing else matters. I'm your slave. I still love you. Nothing else matters. I'm your slave. Yeah, as a kid, I used to dream about the cameras and lights, movie premieres, and a beautiful wife. Feel like it's coming to life, man. Swear I came from the ground. Yeah, I'm shining boot. Look at me now. I lost a couple of pounds. I'm getting paid, so I'm lovable now. You had my heart. I was holding you down. Oh yeah, that's right. I kept you coming like a merry-go-round. So fly, it's hard to keep my feet on the ground. But I still love you. Nothing else matters. I'm your slave. I still love you. Nothing else matters. I'm your slave.
Ow! Wait a minute, y'all. I was having a moment. If y'all could have seen me in this local studio right now, you would have said, sit your ass down, Tracy. But I love it. And it is titled,
thank you. It's called I'm Your Slave.
I'm Your Slave. Did y'all feel that? And then he was talking some shit somewhere in the middle, all the stuff. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. I am honored. Yes, Gangsta Goddess Radio. We don't be playing in here. We bringing y'all the real thing. I don't have time for no games. Look, we dreaming big and we putting the action behind it. And we going to be stars. So you all catching us now on BeExposedRadio.com. Look, show Joey some love. We only got a few moments. 410-702-5657. Or you can text 443-642-9403. We are looking out for the album from Joey Odoms. You can reach him on @Joey Odoms on IG and Twitter. Yes, you can find me. Like, I don't even go on IG. Like, I really need to go ahead and jump in, but I am Magical Negro.
Because I sent you a request a while ago.
You did. See, I don't be, it's just, but on Facebook, what? I'm Tracy Jiggets, Tracie. Don't be all that Tracey foolishness. I don't know, look. Tracie, last name Jiggets, that's 2 G's and 2 T's. Shout out to the Jiggets clan. Yes, we are, a blessed people. Yes, yay Jiggets. Yes, we are beautiful people. If you know a Jiggets, shout them out. So, Gangsta Goddess Radio, we have been in the studio with Joey Odoms, and it has been an inspirational moment. So I hope you all were able to catch all the jewels we were in here dropping, because we was making it rain up in here. So the energy, I love it. So we are here every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. You need to go ahead and block it off, put it in your phone to remind yourself. Go ahead and tell other people, because I am here to change the world. And I'm going to do it too. What? Tracy Jiggets? Magical Negro on IG. That's I'm getting it. So I need y'all to tune in next week, because we are going to discuss why the hell is there a Roots remake. Can we talk about that? We're gonna dive into the Roots remake next week. But thank you all for tuning in. If you missed anything, go to YouTube, Be Exposed Radio, and go show somebody some love. Gangsta Goddess. And Talk Lately with Monty is back. We are back in full effect. Yes, 7 p.m. I need you to tune in, because he is a joyous soul, a wonderful spirit. I need you to get some of that. Talk Lately with Monty. We are BeExposedRadio.com, and we are family. See you next week. Woo. Yes, woo.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yeah, we got your attention. Here's how it works. You click on the radio loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the radio loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio loyalty. Click the banner to join now.
Artist Exchange, the 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 Artist Exchange Live, the Artist Exchange, the Artist Exchange, the Artist Exchange. Hello out there in Radio Land. This is your host, Big Mama Ama. I'm sitting in today. Nate isn't feeling too good, so I insisted that he stay home and get some rest, take care of himself. As y'all know, he has a hard time just not doing anything. So shouts out to Nate. Hope you feel better. I'm sure you're listening. I have a nice little show here for you guys today. We're going to be joined a little bit later by Genius Jones. He is the head of an organization that is designed to help young men find a positive role model and to make better decisions and good decisions in their life, and looking forward with their lives, and making sure that they are on the right track. So you know how we love the kids around here, so we definitely wanted to bring Genius onto the show and introduce him to you guys. He's got some things he's going to be working on when he comes to Baltimore, and I'm sure we will embrace him with open arms and show him some love. So this is the Talk Radio Show, and you are very welcome to join in the conversation. Phone number is 410-702-5657. Or if you don't want to call, you can text in, and the text number is 443-642-9403. That's how you reach us here at the studio if you're interested in joining the conversation, or if you have any questions or concerns. Announcements. So this is the last weekend to see Force Continuum, which is being put on by Cohesion Theater Company. That's the show that Nate is in. That's why he hasn't been here on Friday nights the last couple of weeks. He'll be back next Friday, live in full effect. But for now, he has a show he's doing. It opens at... there's no time on this flyer. Okay. But it is at the United Evangelical Church on 310 Dillon Street in Baltimore. I think the show opens at 8 o'clock. I would actually shoot for 7 o'clock if you can. But should stop by and check that out. And then we have our open house, the Be Exposed open house on Saturday, May 14th. That's going from 12 to 5. So as you know, that is our extended live broadcast where it starts out as the artist exchange up until 2, and then after that it turns into the open house. Of course, it is the open house the whole time, so you can show up anytime between 12 and 5. The address is 110 East Lexington Street. Come on down, check out our vendors, get a chance to meet the other personalities from the other shows, hang out with us. You can have a seat anywhere. Hang out with us, get to know us. If you are a business, you can come down, shout out your business. If you are an artist, you can come down and talk about any projects that you have coming up. We definitely are doing radio shout outs, and we're doing interviews and all of that jazz, the whole 9 yards. So that's Saturday, May 14th from 12 to 5. Don't forget the 10th season of the Talk Lately Show with Monty premieres on May 17th. So a few days after that, you'll get a chance to listen to Monty again on the Talk Lately Show. And then after that, we have the Lady O Show coming back starting May 19th at 9 p.m. So for those of you who missed the Lady O Show, she is returning, and that is this month, so don't miss that. Let me think, is there anything else that I want to make sure I let you guys know? I'm joined in the studio now by our guest, Mr. Genius Jones. So should I call you Genius or should I call you Sherrod?
You can call me Genius Jones.
Okay. Okay. Get pull the mic right up to you. There you go. All righty. So I don't know how long you'll keep those headphones on because the reverb can mess with you a little bit. The only time you absolutely need them is when we have a phone call. And I'll definitely let you know, but you do your thing. So welcome to the Artist Exchange. Yes, I'm so glad you're able to join us today. So tell us a little bit about YGS.
Well, YGS is a brand and an organization I actually started about 2 to 3 years ago, but I'm heavily marketing it now, 2016. So I've been pretty much doing radio, promo, and actually being able to get out in my community. So it's an organization and a brand based on getting people to pursue their passion and their purpose in life. Young people, all people, and be able to expand their minds a little bit to just see just outside of their neighborhoods and the communities. So I do mentoring, between mentoring and speaking, and just collaborating with other organizations, small businesses in the area to really unite and get that big base. But I think unity is the biggest thing going on in our community that needs to be, exposed and needs to be put out there. So I'm all for partnering and doing things out in the community, just a public figure pretty much for the most part.
Okay.
That's how I came up with YGS.
Okay. What's YGS stand for?
The Young Genius Society.
The Young Genius Society.
And the concept behind that was just everybody's a genius in their own right. So whether you can do radio, music, whatever it is, and we're all combined together to form a genius society of people. Therefore, we'd be able to help just a wide range outside the county, outside the state, things like that. So,
okay. So in that idea, so when at what point in your life did you decide, okay, you know what, I'm going to take up this torch and lead this this march to togetherness? Because it's basically what you're talking about is each person looking at another one, recognizing what it is they do well, and then figuring out what it is, you figuring out what you do well and how that can help someone else in what they do well.
Right. And probably about maybe I think 3 years ago when I pretty much had a portion of my life that I would deem the most difficult. I really was searching, trying to find out what it is I can do. After job, you're going through trying to chase another dollar to another dollar. The job's just short, and months and months and months go by. And I was stay-home dad for about 2 years, so I was in there just with my pen and my pad every day trying to find out what it is I can do. But I wanted to be purposeful. They always say find your purpose, and you'll be able to easily do things. So I said, hey, I gotta find out what it is. So I started volunteering at Boys and Girls Club, which is youth sports, coaching flag football, 3 or 4 year old kids. And then I was like, I think I like this. And I think